If you've seen the posts or comments asking, are there harmful ingredients in CitrusBurn? Or warning people about dangerous stimulants, I understand why that would stop you in your tracks. When anything claims to support metabolism, people immediately assume caffeine overload, heart palpitations, or some kind of harsh chemical blend. So let's address that directly. I'm Dr. Reeves, the metabolic researcher behind CitrusBurn, and today I'm reacting to those claims calmly, clinically, and honestly. And before we go any further, if you ever decide to try CitrusBurn, make sure you use only the official site I've placed below this video. That's the only place the authentic formula is sold, and the only place that honors the 180-day money-back guarantee. I've seen far too many issues with third-party sellers, and I don't want you ending up with a counterfeit bottle. Now, let's talk about the concerns. I've read them all. It has stimulants. It's going to spike your blood pressure. It's just another fat burner scam. People didn't get results. Refunds were denied. I would be skeptical too if I saw those comments out of context, especially in an industry where exaggerated claims and hidden proprietary blends are common. There's also confusion about side effects, people reporting warmth, slight digestive changes, or shifts in appetite and assuming something harmful is happening. On top of that, there are fake reviews circulating online and counterfeit bottles being sold on marketplaces. That creates a perfect storm of doubt. And honestly, I don't blame anyone for questioning it, but here's what most people miss. CitrusBurn was never designed as a high-stimulant fat burner. It was designed to address something called thermogenic resistance. Over time, especially with stress, processed foods, and inconsistent sleep, the body becomes less responsive to its own metabolic signaling. Thermogenesis, the natural process by which your body generates heat and burns fuel, slows down. That's not a theory, that's documented physiology. The goal of CitrusBurn is to gently support thermogenesis without overwhelming the nervous system. Let's break down the ingredients that people call harmful. Seville orange peel, standardized for p-synephrine, is often misunderstood. P-synephrine is not the same as ephedrine. It interacts differently with adrenergic receptors and has been studied for its role in supporting metabolic rate without the same cardiovascular stimulation associated with harsher compounds. When properly dosed, as it is in CitrusBurn, it supports thermogenic activation, not jittery overstimulation. Then there's Andalusian red pepper. Some people hear pepper extract and immediately assume irritation or danger. In reality, capsaicinoids have been widely researched for their ability to support metabolic heat production and appetite regulation. That slight warmth some users report in the first week, that's thermogenesis increasing, not a toxic reaction. Spanish red apple vinegar and Himalayan ginger are there to support digestion and blood sugar stability. Mild digestive shifts can happen when you introduce compounds that support gut motility and glucose regulation. That's not harm, it's adjustment. Berberine is another ingredient that sometimes triggers alarm because it's powerful in its effect on blood sugar pathways. But that's exactly why it's included, to support metabolic balance. And ceremonial grade green tea and Korean red ginseng, they're there for calm focus and adaptive energy. Not caffeine spikes, not crash cycles, support. In our internal observations and user feedback trends, what we consistently see is that people who commit for at least 60 to 90 days experience gradual improvements in appetite control, cravings, and metabolic stability. The individuals who report no results are very often those who stop after 2 weeks or who bought a single bottle and expected a dramatic overnight transformation. Metabolism doesn't reset in 14 days. It simply doesn't. Now, I want to be clear about something important. CitrusBurn is not for everyone. If you are pregnant, nursing, on prescription medications, particularly for blood sugar or blood pressure, or managing a complex medical condition, you should speak with your healthcare provider before starting anything new. I say that not as a marketing line, but as a clinician who respects physiological individuality. This is a metabolic support formula, not a miracle, and it should be used responsibly. And let me address the refund issue. The only valid 180-day money-back guarantee is honored through the official CitrusBurn website, not Amazon, not eBay, not discount supplement resellers. When someone buys from a third-party marketplace and then complains that their refund was denied, it's almost always because the product wasn't purchased from the authorized source. If you do choose to try it, make sure you're using the verified site below this video. That's the only way to ensure you receive the authentic 7-ingredient transparent blend, the free bonuses, and full guarantee protection. Speaking of proper use, let's talk protocol, because this is where success or failure is usually determined. Take CitrusBurn with breakfast consistently. Stay hydrated. Give your body time to adapt and respond. I recommend a minimum commitment of 60 to 90 days, which is why the 3-bottle or 6-bottle plans make the most sense physiologically and financially. The 6-bottle package in particular is structured around a full metabolic reset timeline and includes the 2 digital bonuses, Spanish Rapid Detox and Mind over Metabolism. Those guides aren't fluff. They help align nutritional timing, mindset, and habit formation with the supplement's mechanism. Quick reminder, run any new supplement past your own healthcare provider, especially if you're on medication or managing a condition. CitrusBurn is ideal for adults who feel stuck, those experiencing plateaued metabolism, persistent cravings, or difficulty maintaining stable energy. It is not ideal for someone looking for a stimulant rush or dramatic water weight loss in a week. If that's what you want, this isn't your product. And I'm comfortable saying that. So, are there harmful ingredients in CitrusBurn? No. When used as directed by appropriate individuals, the formula is built around research-backed metabolic support compounds, manufactured in a GMP-certified, FDA-registered facility and transparently labeled. The real harm comes from misinformation, counterfeit products, unrealistic expectations, and misuse. Here's my final takeaway. Be skeptical. That's healthy, but be informed in your skepticism. Don't let anonymous comments outweigh physiology and controlled formulation. If you decide to test CitrusBurn, do it properly. Commit to at least the 3-bottle plan, ideally the 6-bottle option for the full 180-day window, and follow the protocol consistently. And most importantly, only order from the official website linked below. That's the only place the guarantee is honored. The bonuses are included, and the formula is authentic. I designed CitrusBurn to address thermogenic resistance in a measured, responsible way, not to create hype. If you want to evaluate it correctly. Use the verified link below, secure the package that supports a full metabolic timeline, and give your body the time it needs to respond. You're not being pressured, you're being informed. That's the difference.